Hello class, welcome in Edukea Tanzania. I am Mr. Tobias Petro, a teacher of economics. Today we are going to look in our topic known as the theory of money. In this topic of theory of money, we are going to look different subtopics. By starting with the meaning of theory of money, we shall look things which also are available in this topic of theory of money, like the emergence of barter trade before the establishment of money. Also, we shall look about the demand for money. We shall look about supply for money. We shall look about the quantity theory of money. Also, we shall look about inflation. Also, we shall look about deflation and their effects. Also, we shall look about the last subtopic. This will be price index. We shall look how to calculate price index. Also, the importance of this price index. Now today, let's start with looking the meaning of this subtopic, which is money. Now, what is money? Money is anything which is generally acceptable by a society in order to be used in their daily exchange. As we know that in the economy there are different human activities which are being conducted. So people do exchange using money instead of using only commodities. I can show now here example of money in our country. We have this is 10,000 shillings. We have 5,000 shillings. Also we have 2,000 shillings. Lastly, we have 1,000 shillings. This is in form of notes. Also, we have money in the form of coins. We have money in the form of coins. For example, this is 200 shillings. So this is money in the form of coins. Now, all these two types of money, I mean the coins and the notes, are being used in day-to-day economic activities. So before the establishment of money, people used the barter trade to exchange their goods. For example, this is a pen, a mark pen. Also, this is a duster. So someone may have this mark pen. Also, the other may have this duster. So they can exchange by giving each other. The one with a pen can give the one with a duster. So it can be like a trade of commodities. Now, this barter trade forced different problems. For example, lack of double coincidence of wants. Double coincidence of wants, it means that there is no equal of those commodities which are being exchanged. As I have given you an example, this mark pen and this duster, there is no equal relationship in their values between this mark pen and a duster. So that was a problem of barter trade. Another is that during this barter trade, there was a problem of some commodities cannot be transported from one place to another. For example, you have a house in Mtwara, then you want to migrate your settlement from Mtwara to Dar es Salaam. You can't carry the house from Mtwara to Dar es Salaam. So that was another problem. Another problem is that some items were difficult to be divided into small particles. For example, someone has got a car, then you want to exchange with the one who has got maybe millet. So it is difficult to divide a car into small pieces. So also the other problem in barter trade is that some commodities lacked the ability to store values. For example, those perishable goods like tomato and other things. As we know that a ripe tomato can last maybe at least for 3 days, with maximum it can be 4 days. After there, it cannot be good for uses. So those were few problems of barter trade before the establishment of money. Now, after the establishment of money, there are other important things to look, which is qualities of good money. In order for, as we have seen that money is anything which is generally acceptable to be used as a medium of exchange in the economy. So what are the features now for this money to be acceptable? First, we have acceptability. Acceptability, it means that the whole community should agree to use such kind of money. For example, in Tanzania we have 10,000, 5,000 shillings, 2,000 shillings, up to 1,500 shillings. Now, this money has been acceptable generally in order to be used in economy. So another is that a good money should be portable. Portable, it means that you can have your money in your pocket going somewhere or to the market to buy anything. So it could be easy to carry them, not too heavy in a way that there are other people cannot be able to carry the money into the area where they need to go to use them. Also, another quality of good money is that good money should be divisibility. For example, you have 10,000 shillings, then you want to buy only a penny of 200. So that 10,000 shillings cannot be can be divided into small parties. For example, 500, maybe 200 shillings, and so. Another feature or quality of good money is that a good money should be stable or stability in value. It means that the value of 10,000 today will be the same as the same 10,000 after maybe 1 year, 3 years, and so on. Also, another quality of good money is that good money must be durable. In this point, durability. This means that maybe the coins and notes have been put into the money circulation to be used by the people and in the banks. So the materials that has been used to make such kind of money must be stable so that they can last for a long time in the circulation of money in the economy. So that is why we say that a good money must be stability in value. Also, we have durability. Yes, durability, it means that when the money has been put into the system, it means in money circulation, it can last for a certain timely period of time by the central bank. So we have another quality of good money, which is scarcity. A good money must be scarcity. This means that there should not be greater supply of money than demand of money in order to enable other economic activities to be or to proceed being carried out by the people. Because if there is high supply of money in the economy, now everyone will have money. So everyone will stay idle because he or she will expect that if I want something, I have to go to buy only to the market because I have got money. Also, another quality of good money is that a good money must be difficult to counterfeit. This means that to counterfeit, it means to create another money, using the same type, size, and the value of money. It means now there can be some of the people who can make the same kind of money illegally and use them into the system. So good money now must be difficult to counterfeit, and this can be determined by the materials which are being used to make such kind of money, which can be very difficult to the normal people to make the money. Also, homogeneity. Another quality of good money is that a good money must be homogeneity. This means that if I have got 200, also another person has got 200. If we combine those two coins, there must be the same in their size, shape. So there should not be different shapes with the same coin. For example, 200 shillings must be the same. Also, a good money must be malleability. This means that there must be a clear or a particular shape and size of the coins, of notes which are being used in the economy. It means there should not be different in the same economy. For example, in our Tanzania we have 10,000. So all 10,000 must be the same in all, starting with the materials which have been used there. It means that if we look on the weight, must be the same. If we look on size, must be the same. Now we have finished about these qualities of good money. Let's look the other part, which is function of money. As we know, functions, it is like to say the uses of money now in the economy by the people, government, companies, and other users. Now, first point is that money is used as a medium of exchange. Money is used as a medium of exchange. This means that if someone wants to sell, or if someone wants to buy something, whether in or out of the country, he or she must use money. It means everything which is sold nowadays and everything which is bought nowadays, people or government or companies must to use money. So another function of money is that money is used as a measure of value. For example, this is a mark pen. So this mark pen has got a certain value. So we can determine it by looking at the price of this mark pen. So through looking, so we can identify the value of this mark pen. Maybe also we have got this duster. Maybe this is sold 1,000 shillings, but this is sold 1,000. So we can identify the value of this mark pen and the value of this duster by looking on the price. Also, we have another point is that money is used as a standard of deferred payment. This is in the economy. There are different economic activities. There are different other activities which are being conducted by the people. So all these activities aims to be paid. It means that the workers, if not the member of the family, for example, you have got a farm, then you are engaging in cultivation, you can employ family labor or even external labors. So for example, you have used these external labors, now you have to pay them. So money is used as a deferred payment in different activities. Or maybe a carpenter has got maybe a chair, so he or she wants to sell it to the other people. So the payment for that carpenter will be the price which will be used to buy such kind of chair. Also, we have another point, which is money is used to transfer. Money is used to transfer items from one place to another. For example, someone has got something which cannot be moved from one place to another. For example, you have got a farm, or you have got a house, or you have got a certain garden of fruits, or you have got or someone has planted trees somewhere in Mtwara. So he or she cannot move those items from one place to another. For example, Mtwara to Mbeya. So the owner of those unmovable commodities, he or she must find someone else to buy them, so that if the owner will move or migrate to the other place, for example Mtwara to Mbeya, he or she will go to find the same commodity which is available there in destination. So he or she will use the amount of money which has obtained from selling the previous commodity in Mtwara, then he or she will buy another there in Mbeya. So in doing so, now we can say that money has been helped to transfer items from one place to another. Now let us look to the other part, which is demand for money. Demand for money is a desire and the ability to hold money in cash balance rather than in assets like bonds. It means maybe house, cars, and other things. So this demand for money is explaining about the money which are carried by the people in hands. It means that in form of notes and coins. So this demand for money has been explained by Keynes. This is an economist who later explained about the three motives for demand for money. If we are discussing about the motives, it means that the objectives or aims of people to have money in cash rather than assets and the other form of holding money. Now, as we have seen the demand for money, there are three reasons for holding of money that were introduced by the economist Keynes. Now let's look on these three reasons for holding money. First, we have transaction motives. As I have explained that motives is like to say objectives. Now, transaction motives, it means that people need to hold money in cash in order to make their day-to-day transactions. It means people can purchase maybe domestic uses, commodities like food and other things. So people prefer to hold cash in hands more or rather than in assets in order to have these services in their day-to-day life. Another reasons for holding money is precautionary motives. These precautionary motives, it means that people need to have money in order to solve different problems or unforeseen events like illness. If someone has got illness or has got an accident, So he or she can use the available cash in order to get what? Treatment, or even to buy food. So people hold money in this. Now we have also the third reasons for holding money is speculative motives. This is speculative motives is when people hold money in order to use the money in different economic activities for making more profit. For example, someone has got maybe a shop, or someone is just making retail trade. Someone can go there in the coastal areas to have fishes, and then he or she brings them to the market in order to sell and get profit. So these are the three motives or objectives of the people to hold money rather than any asset. Now let's look another part, which is money supply. Now money supply is the amount of money which is in the circulation of the economy. It means that all coins and notes which are being possessed by the people in cash, even those which are in banks, now is what we call money supply. So this money supply has got definitions. There are three definitions of money supply. First, we have narrow definition of money supply. This narrow definition of money supply, it means that we take the currency in circulation, then we sum up with the demand deposit. This demand deposit is the type of, this is the amount of money which is available in banks, has been posted by people in banks, but this amount of money can be withdrawn at any time. It means that there is no limit time. Maybe you put money in the bank, then the time to take that money in the bank, maybe it is 3 years or 6 months or 1 month after. So in this demand deposit account, you can block that what, even if you have put the money, then you expect to have them after 1 year, but here you get a sudden or unforeseen event, for example accident. Now you need to have money for making a treatment, so you can go and withdraw them. So this is another definition of money. It means currency in circulation plus demand deposit. Second, we have a broad definition of money supply. This broad definition of money supply, it means that we take the summation of money in circulation, then we plus the demand deposit. It means the money which is in accounts but can be withdrawn at any time. Also, we plus the time deposit. This time deposit is vice versa with this demand deposit. This has got a specific time to the owner to have such kind of money, even if he or she has got a sudden event or has got something to make using such kind of money. So in this broad definition, now we sum up all these three things: currency in circulation, demand deposit, and the time deposit. Now the third, we have broader definition of money supply. Now in this broader definition of money supply, we take the currency in circulation, we sum up with the deposit, the demand deposit. Also we add the time deposit. Also now lastly we add even this what, foreign exchange. Here I have written that M3, it means that given that M3 represents a broader definition of money supply. So here equal to M2. M2 now is here, M2 equal to M1 plus time deposit, which is currency in circulation plus demand deposit. So here now we add with the time deposit. So in this broader definition now we take all of those. It means currency in circulation, demand deposit, time deposit, then we add with this what? Foreign exchange. Is what we call now broader definition of money supply. Now we have got a quantity theory of money. This quantity theory of money was introduced by the economist who called Professor Living Fisher. This theory of money, it explains that the value of money depends on the quantity of money in circulations. And this value of money, it means that there is in the economy, if you find that the value of money has increased or has decreased, it means that when the value of money has increased, it means you will be buying commodities and services at lower prices. So the value of money can be high or low. So this tendency now depends on the quantity of money in the economy. So if there is high or there is large supply of money in the economy, it means that the value of money will decrease. If there is lower supply of money in the economy, it means that the value of money will increase, because there is mismatch between the money supply and the money demand. Now, this quantity theory of money is expressed as MV equal to PT, where this symbols now has been explained as we are looking together here. Means that M stands for money quantity in circulation, and this V stands for velocity of money, and this P stands for price, and T stands for number of transactions in the economy. So money quantity in circulation, it means the number of coins and notes which are being held by the people and in banks. And the velocity of money, it means that the coins and notes which are available in the economy, it means are being held by people and banks, can last maybe for a certain expected period of time. Now, this P stands for price. Now, this price depends now on the quantity of money in circulation. If maybe the supply of money in the economy is high, it means now the price will be high, because at a higher supply of money, it means that the money will decrease in the value. Now, if the money has got a lower value, the price will be high, and vice versa is true. Now, this T stands for number of transactions. Now, transactions in the economy, as we know that there can be many different transactions which are being conducted by people in their day-to-day life. In this part now we have got the assumptions. These assumptions of the quantity theory of money. First is that constant velocity of money. Now, Professor Living Fisher made an assumption that there is a constant velocity of money. It means that the money in circulations can last to, it means that when the money supply has been made in the economy, maybe by the government, a certain amount of money can stay maybe for 3 years or 4 years. It means that it is constant, it can't change due to maybe different circumstances. For example, maybe due to other factors like international trade or terms of exchange with in external market. So also another assumption is that no holding of money. This no holding of money, it means that the people in the economy or even the government, the money which is being obtained is being used to purchase other things. It means that it is not kept. If someone has got maybe 2,000 shillings per day, so the person should not buy something or should not stay with that 2,000 shillings in his pocket. He or she must use it to purchase other things, and then he or she will sell that commodity. So that is a meaning of no holding of money. If you have gained maybe a profit from a certain business, now you have to use it again. So we have another assumption, which is constant number of transactions. Now Professor Living Fisher proposed that, or made an assumption that there is a constant number of transactions. For example, maybe in the economy there are maybe different types of transactions which are being conducted. So maybe they are known in number. Maybe for example there are 5. So they should stay only 5 transactions. It means no fluctuations. Now another assumption for this theory is that no barter transactions. It means the exchange of goods by goods. For example, maybe the exchange of mark pen and duster. So there should be an exchange between commodity with money. It means that no need of somebody to take an exercise book in order to go to exchange with the other person who has got a pen. Also, another assumption is that value of money is affected with quantity of money. Value of money is affected with the quantity of money in the economy. It means that when the quantity of money is high or the supply of money is high in the economy, it means the value of money will be low, because now the demand and the supply of money are not equal. So automatically the price will be high because the value of money is low. And when the quantity of money is low in the economy, it means the value of money will be high, because the demand will be greater than the supply of money in the economy. Now this is a last assumption about this theory of money. In next period we shall look about the criticism of this quantity theory of money, which is produced by Professor Living Fisher. But here there is a question. This is a question to you. You will go and try to make, if you shall get solution for this, we shall proceed. Now the question is that to what extent money solved the problem of barter trade. Now up to here there is no anything new. Let's end up our session here. Welcome again in Edukea Tanzania.